Hello everyone and welcome back, and in today's video review we are going to be talking about top 10 reasons why this car right behind me is going to go back to the shop and I'm getting something new. So here it goes. Without any further ado, the top 10 reasons why this car totally blows and I'm not getting this car. Now before you go ahead and start criticizing me for why should I actually do this and why exactly should you take this car and trade it in for another one, and of course getting all into the technical reasons, this is not a bad vehicle. There's nothing really wrong with this vehicle. That said, this is not the right type of vehicle for me, and I'm gonna go into the top 10 reasons why I decided to switch to another car, including the main reason because it got into an accident. So let's get started. So here it is, the vehicle in question, and you probably are already familiar with this. So what is this? This is the Honda Civic hatchback in all its glory. This is how it looks like. It is a beautiful looking vehicle, but there's a few issues with it, and I'll be highlighting, including the actual damage that I sustained in the accident. So number one reason I'm getting rid of this is a personal reason of mine, is the following. And you can see it right here, the bump right there, big bump, and the scratch, and it just continues and goes on and through this whole entire car all the way right there. So this is the main reason why I'm actually getting rid of this car, and now there's other reasons for it as well. And let's continue looking in the back. We are going to be opening this up. Oh, well, you do need the keys to open it up for. The keys themselves, press and open, and let's open it up. As you can see, this is one of the things about this vehicle, minor annoyances that eventually, really annoy you. There is no push button right here that you can press on it for it to open, unless of course you unlock it right here first. A little bit of an annoyance, but it's alright. Now once inside, there's a few things I want to go through here. And we're starting with number one reason is this. This is the problem with not just this car. A lot of Hondas have this, and I totally dislike it. It's the good thing about this, you can easily put this away. The bad thing is you can already see how it is folding really close to this edge and messing it up. That's not good. And I think it moved away from here. I think it was all the way right there a bit. I could be wrong, but this is just flimsy. This is just cheap. I mean, for creating something like this, I'll be paying even up to $500 extra just to have an actual thing here that protects my stuff. And here is why. Something that jumps down from here hits this thing, it's gonna totally mess this up, and not only that, it can rip it apart or whatever. It already is ripping apart, as you can see right there. So this is number one reason. I know it's not a biggie, but it is super annoying for this car. Number two has to do with this. After you own this a while, you understand how, first of all, it is a useless feature. That being said, right here is where you get all kinds of dirt accumulated all over the place. And you can't see it from here, but inside, when you look through the back mirror, you can see a bunch of all kinds of stuff that keeps on accumulating right under here. Now, the way they could have fixed it would have been super easy engineering fix. Why would you leave this small area right here where the wind can go through and soaking all kinds of dust, just keep on accumulating right in there, and it's super annoying to try to get rid of this and clean it. Plus you can't even stick your hand in here even if you want to. I know this is super getting into specifics, but anyone who wants to buy this will totally understand what I'm coming from. That being said, reason number 3 is the actual tire. Not to say this is just good for the sport edition. By the way, if you're not getting the sport edition, you're not going to have this specific issue. And look at this. Just look at that right here, how close it is to the ground and how little bit of area you have right here, and traction, bigger traction right here. So all this weight of the car squeezes this tire so tight that you're more than likely to get, the air pop out of this tire if you're gonna go over something. In fact, this is probably the #1 deal breaker. I think those tires are only guaranteed to cost $15,000, which is the lowest you can get any kind of tire guaranteed anywhere. I think in most vehicles that is. Mostly you get like 30,000 miles, I think, warranty on tires, just because it is a sport tire. So this is the number 3 reason. Number 4 is this, the side molding. Super annoying. Serves zero function whatsoever. Super low to the ground. It gives it an extra ability to be low to the ground for no other purpose than cosmetic looks. And of course this is the #1 thing that's going to break in case it hits something. It's already low to the ground. The last thing you want it to be even lower to the ground. And this, just why is this sticking out? I mean, come on. There is no reason for this double chin here. Talking about another reason, let's go for my favorite of all times reason, which is number 5 right here. This weird looking hood. And it's hard to tell where you're actually opening up the hood. You might think the hood is right here, and it's not. The hood is right there. You have to pop the trunk, and then you can pop this up and pop the whole thing up. But a lot of times you'll be trying to open it up right here, and you might actually break something. So why, Honda? Why would you do something like this? Give somebody the possibility of thinking this is actually a false way to get inside and pop up this the hood of the vehicle, that is. Number 6, I think, right here. This is weird. Okay, now some of you might say this is for the horn or some sensor or whatever it is. I get that part. What I don't get is why is those fake vents. There should be, every single one of those should be open, like here. And you might say this is to protect it. Well, what's to protect here? There is nothing here. All of this stuff is open, so anything will go right in here. Well, the least you want it to go in. On over here, well, you don't want it to go in. Yes, it is protecting it. Why not protect everything or just protect nothing? There is no conformity in this whatsoever. And I think we are down to reason number 7 here. And the reason number 7 has to do with the interior. So let's go inside this car and check it out. Reason number 7. Opening it up. I know I should have got the other option, but I like having real keys. And I'll tell you why too. So much easier for you to get stuck and never be able to drive the vehicle. So next reason is inside, which is, I think I'll be up to number 7 maybe. And it has to do with this trim right here. No sunglasses holder. That's right. Doesn't have it. Total suck, you know. I mean, you want to have it, a sunglass holder right here. This is the place for it to be. Now reason number 8, and inside this car that I really dislike about this car would actually be in the back seat. And right in the back seat right here, you can't see it. I wish I actually took this before making this video, but there is no place to put the folding armchair and putting the cups in there. So missing it. Sorry, I couldn't get it out before the filming, and I can't show you. I think it was number 8. Number 9. Number 9. You're probably trying to guess which one is number 9. I mean, you're trying to like find things. Well, number 9, you have to turn the actual car on to figure out why this vehicle totally sucks. Let's go ahead and do that. And you probably can see what I'm talking about right here. And this is the really simple one. So number 9 reason is the following. It is very simple reason. Right here, it should actually say, when you press on the AC, that the AC is on. It doesn't say anything here. There is no light that you're pressing on the AC. Instead, it says AC on right here, or it says AC off right there. I don't understand the logic behind having it say right here when it's supposed to be saying it right there. Just have the button, you know, turn some kind of a light when you press on it. Literally, that's going to be the best thing. And plus, when you press it on, you can only see it right there in very small letters. I think that's just a very stupid feature. Next reason, this is reason number 10, no Apple CarPlay or Google, actually Android Auto. So that's a biggie for some people, and I wish they actually had that over here. And right now, this is the sport mode has the most prehistoric amount of selections you might have in a radio. There is no CD player. Oh, what's wrong with you, Honda? I mean, why would you get rid of the most awesomest factor? It costs you like almost cents to put a CD player in this vehicle. Over here, I think we are going for reason number 11, but I might as well, is the light gouges, which are red in this vehicle, always red. I mean, what are you thinking about Honda making this red? If the fuel is almost empty, it should be on red. If the fuel is full, it is still on red. I mean, come on. And over here, you think there's something wrong with this car because it's always on red. This doesn't make sense. It should have been like blue, or at least give us an ability to change these stupid colors right here. I know it is supposed to be sports mode, but it's always like red, 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 and then you always think that this vehicle is running on empty because of that. So that being said, I am back here. Oops. So that being said, those are the top 10 reasons why I dislike this car. I think I went into more than top 10 reasons. If you did enjoy this channel and you did like my video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or anything else, I mean, super haters, just tell me what you think of this video. Anyways, post it down below in the comment section and I will respond to the most obnoxious comment, of course. Anyways, I should be responding to all comments, but anyway, I might or might not respond to it. Have a great day and see you in the next video. Goodbye.